Hi everyone, and welcome to Legal-Eaze, making the law accessible. I'm Nikhil Deeplal. I'm an advocate at the Johannesburg Society of Advocates and a member of the Bridge Group of Advocates, and I'll be your host for this channel and podcast series. The reason behind this series is because we thought that most people either don't know about the law, or those who do don't understand it, and we thought it would be great to get around a table and have a conversation about the law, which we could then take to you, the viewers. And we thought we'd just do a little bit of a background into Legalese, what it's about, and that's why we're doing this video. The law has been, for most of history, a career and subject for the elite few. Its complexity and technicality has often made it a subject far removed from the people it was created to serve, us, the citizens. Legalese is a podcast series and YouTube channel which is created and which is centered on making general principles of the law more accessible to members of the public who often find themselves lost and confused when faced with legal predicaments. It also aims at making complex legal topics accessible to lawyers through conversations with experts in the field. Legalese, which is a word actually used in the legal fraternity, but we've changed it from its traditional sense and we've made it legal-ease, and I'll get to that in a moment. But legalese generally refers to language which is used by lawyers in courts and in legal documents, which is often difficult for ordinary people to understand. The purpose of this YouTube channel is to give that word a new meaning. The idea behind legal-ease is to break down the stereotypes surrounding the law by making it easy for most people to understand. So the channel will include conversations with various legal professionals on a host of different legal topics. Some topics will be more theoretical and focus at legal practitioners, and those will be a limited few, whilst most will be more practical and will be focused on the public at large. Each episode will have a particular target audience that guests on the panel and the conversation will be geared towards. The creators are always thinking about how we can take something which South Africans have given up on and make it more relevant to them once again. And that's what we plan to do in this channel. We'd like to discuss what is the benefit of the law and arguably the best constitution in the world to most who often cannot afford the fees of a lawyer. And you'll see that in different episodes. Each episode will have its own flavor and will be targeted towards a particular group of people. The first episode is called The South African Legal System, and that's targeted to ordinary citizens who might know nothing about our legal system and how to enforce their rights. The second episode is called The Advocate in the Common Room, and that might be targeted more towards legal practitioners who think about advocates, or the general public who would like to use an advocate as well. So you'd be able to gauge that on whether the episode is for you or not by the topic of the episode and by watching a few minutes of each episode, which gives you an introduction into what will be discussed. Whether one is a lawyer, a law student, or just someone who's interested in the law, this podcast is for you. We'll give you the tools you will need to understand the law and how it affects you. We believe that everyone has a right to understand the law and access to justice. That's why we are committed to making the law more accessible to everyone through this channel. And we put in a lot of thought into it, and we hope to make each episode as exciting as possible. And I've got two great advocates working with me on this. It's Advocate Anthony Gotts and Advocate Zinchla Ngwenya, and we try to think about this in different ways and try to bring some diversity towards how we approach each of these questions. And we hope that you'll engage with the topics by sending us questions or even comments, and getting in touch with us, telling us what you want to know about, what might have interested you, or is there anything about a particular episode which you'd like to know further about. So feel free to send us an email or to write in the comments section and get in touch with us. We'd love to hear from you. So Legalese is not just for us, and we believe that the law is not just for us lawyers. We believe that the law is for everyone, and that's the purpose behind this channel. So we hope you'll enjoy the episodes. We hope that you'll follow us, you'd like, share, and subscribe, and we hope that this would be of benefit to you, and we hope that this can really get out to as many South Africans as possible so that the law can become more accessible for everyone. We thank you for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Thanks.